Well, happy Friday. We're here with the Friday Finance Facts from Land of Lincoln Credit Union. My name is Jonan Tiarks. I am a commercial loan officer. And today we are talking about if you can build it, we can finance it. So really what we're talking about today is a construction company starting one up or you've started it, but you need some more financing to get yourself to that level you want to be at and grow yourself. So if you haven't started your company yet, the most crucial thing to do is have a business plan. The business plan is going to include what your target audience is, what your industry is, projections for how you're going to build your company and grow your sales, and it's going to have a plan in place for how to do the business that you're planning on doing. And today we're talking about construction. If you don't have a business plan, there are lots of models online that you can find, but also in the Decatur area especially, there's a great resource called SCORE, S-C-O-R-E. It's a free group that helps you, the entrepreneur, put together a business plan. And we highly recommend chatting with them, and they can help you develop that business plan and have that prepared to bring to the credit union, or I don't like to say banker. Anyways, after you have your business plan, there's really two options for financing. A traditional loan just through Land of Lincoln Credit Union, or you can go through the SBA, the Small Business Administration, which is a government entity that helps the credit unions and banks give loans to new businesses with a guarantee. Both options are great options, and we're going to try to get you through traditional financing, and if we need some extra help with the SBA, then we'll ask them to guarantee the loan. So when you come, some of the things when you're starting your construction business that we're going to want to see is that you have all the licenses and permits necessary to do that. The construction industry is highly regulated, and whenever you're going to be building new, you got to work with the city, the county, to make sure you have the proper permits and licenses to conduct business and build things within the limits. And you're also going to make sure that the people that you're hiring have the correct licenses and permits to operate any machinery and things like that they're going to be operating. Another thing you're going to want to think about and have an idea of what you want to do is where your office location is. Now, this is going to be somewhere that you're going to want to work out of and have some storage for the equipment and your materials, and be able to send your guys out from to do the work. And you're going to want to also bring clients in that you're looking to talk to about constructing things for them, building things. And so you want it to be in a good location with the proper space and requirements for meeting with clients, and also to get your work done. A third thing is the safety. A big thing in the construction industry, is safety requirements and safety gear. So having a plan in place and knowing what you need to do as far as the proper equipment and the proper safety requirements, because there are going to be inspectors coming out and checking to see if your guys have the proper equipment and you're using the proper procedures to do the construction, to get rid of any materials that you need to get rid of. And that's going to be a part of your business plan that shows us that you've done your homework and you know what you need to do as far as the safety. The big one, you're going to need to know what equipment you're going to need to use. So if you're a general contractor, you're going to need quite a bit of equipment. But if you're just focusing on one specific area as far as roofing, siding, windows, concrete, those are where you're going to need specific equipment just for that type of work. And you're going to need to come up with a list for that so we can help you get that financed and purchase the right equipment. You're going to look at new and used. Usually you get a better deal on the used equipment, and there's already maybe some equity built up in the equipment when you're buying it for a good deal. So those are the things to think about with the equipment, but you need to know exactly what you need, because if you come to us for the loan and we get you approved, we've got this all set out, oh, I forgot I need a crane or a forklift or something like that, it's harder to come back for something small like that right away after we just got you approved for this big loan. And fifthly, insurance. you don't need just insurance for the building and the equipment, but you need a large liability insurance. When you're working in an industry that requires guys to be up on the roof and working with heavy equipment and doing a dangerous job, then you need to make sure you have the proper insurance in place. And also, when you're creating your business plan, you need to make sure that you're budgeting for insurance. Sometimes when you get into it and all of a sudden, one accident happens and your insurance goes up, do you have the proper funds in place and the budget in place to handle those types of unforeseen things? So when you're starting up a business, or specifically in this case, a construction business, a couple things to think about: the business plan, and if we need to use the Small Business Administration to do the financing, then you're going to look at making sure you have all the proper licenses and permits for your business and for the individuals operating all the equipment. You're going to find the best location possible for you to work out of, meet with clients, and send your guys out from. You're going to make sure you want to have the proper health and safety requirements. You're going to know exactly what type and scope of equipment you're going to need, and then your insurance coverage. So if you have any questions, let us know. We'll be glad to help you and walk you through the process. Thanks for watching us, and have a great weekend.